To decant or not decant? That is the question. Hello everyone, my name is Alvin Sisbilla and welcome to my terroir. I started this channel to learn more about this thing called wine and to share you what I learned. You could say I am a consumer, a student, and an educator. Well, maybe the educator part is stretching it a little bit. Some of you may think that wine is just an alcoholic beverage. To tell you the truth, it's a lot more complex than that. I want to share you my experiences and take you to all the wineries and all the wine regions out there in the world. I share you the things from first bud to picking to crushing to fermentation to bottling and of course to drinking. I think we can all benefit from this. So if you want to learn more about wine and wine of all things, then you surely want to follow this channel. Let's wine on.
Like a guy who could treat me right. Way oh, way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, oh. I could be the best thing in your life. Way oh, oh. You got me singing. Way oh, oh. You look like a guy who could treat me right. Way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, oh. I could be the best thing in your life. Take a drive.
So my wife and I always have this problem when we're going out to dinner and we want to bring wine, and we've been thinking about this a while as well, and we really didn't know which of our Cabernet Sauvignon that we wanted to bring. Now we know we're going to this grill steak place, so we knew we were going to want something to go with the steak. Like a Cabernet Sauvignon is the right wine for it. And so we had a choice between, well, actually we wanted to bring our Quintessa, and while I was looking through it, and I didn't realize we had 3 bottles, but one of those bottles, in fact, it may be 2, 2013 and a 2011, may be corked. Trying to see if this thing actually is leaked out. It feels kind of, I don't know if it's glue or what have you, but it feels like it's been, or something that's kind of sticky a bit. Ooh, I don't think that's good. Oh man. You know what? I may have to return this bottle, but I think this is corked. So we get to the restaurant, and I think we got there just in time. We had to wait a little bit. This is at the Roquefort in San Francisco. It's a sushi steak grill. So I was really impressed. When we waited for a while, we went down to the basement. The basement is actually where the bar is. It's kind of a nice vibe to it. Loved the music that was going on there. We just ordered this off the happy hour menu, but we ended up taking it upstairs. So that was pretty cool for them to send it upstairs along with us, so that when we sat down we were ready and we had our little happy hour dishes, but they were very good. The one thing that we probably should have done at this point, though, is that we should have been thinking about our wine. So this is one of those things that I guess you gotta know your wine. What kind of wine you have, what kind of wine that you brought, what kind. So basically, we had cabs, and the wine that we did choose to open is 2012 Cade Estate Cabernet Sauvignon, and actually from the Howell Mountains. So this was, I didn't realize how bold this Cabernet was, but when we opened it, I knew right then after it was poured in my wine glass, that it needed to open up some more. So I did ask for a decanter, and we did decant it. However, we had the waitress did pour some glasses for us, and actually before then, one thing that I have to add is that their wine glasses that they had on the table was not a big enough wine glass. It was a typical type of glass where you can serve red or white wine in it. But my wife and of course our friend asked for a bigger wine glass. That's just how we roll, I guess. We like to have it in a bigger wine glass. So, but anyways, we did get a bigger wine glass. The cab was poured, and we knew we had to wait. So we did know that we had to decant this, and it was poured in our glass, and so we knew we had to wait for this wine to air out a bit. However, we did not know how long it was going to take for it to actually fully air out and bring out the best out of that wine. But you know, we couldn't wait, and we just kept sipping. At least myself, I can't wait. I started sipping away, and and we did excuse me, and we did get our food, and we did keep sipping the wine. We got our steak. I had ordered the halibut, and my wife ordered the steak. The one thing that we did have a mistake on our ordering is that the steak was actually kind of, my wife saw that on the menu that it was a ribeye steak, and we were thinking ribeye as in a whole steak, but what came out was a ribeye chopped into little chunks, and it was in a bowl, and it was in I don't remember what the liquid was, but some sauce, and so it was kind of soupy. It was kind of drowning into the soup, which was kind of our mistake, because we were assuming that it was a ribeye steak as a whole, not a kind of a soupy ribeye. But anyways, but I mean, I ended up finishing it myself. But so we did have the cab along with it. I had the cab along with it, and let me tell you that the wine, I love the wine, but we were kind of struggling with, because it was really heavy enough that we were kind of struggling with it. It was bold and heavy, but it took about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours to really fully open up. Once that opened up, it was like silky smooth Cabernet wine. So, but again, this is something that you got to know about the wine, and we kind of knew we needed to decant it, but we just didn't know how long to decant it. So maybe next time we'll call up and FedEx our wine ahead of time, a couple hours so that they can decant it. Just kidding. But not all wines need to be decanted, but I think for the most part, you can decant most wines if you wish to. Some are as neat, some can be decanted longer because it needs to be longer. But some are ready, and some you can decant it for about 30 minutes and it would be ready to go. So hey, we live and learn. So to decant or not to decant is actually, well, sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches and you just gotta drink your wine. Then waiting 2 hours is a long time. But this wine that we brought, like I said, it's a Cade 2012 Estate Cabernet Sauvignon Howell Mountain. In fact, got the bottle here. So this is the guy right here. Oh, maybe closer. So this guy was awesome. Awesome bottle. It was great. We did enjoy the wine, but hey, when you're at a restaurant, you can't wait 2 hours. So we drank it, but eventually, and actually I was surprised, it took us really about two and a half hours to actually finish this bottle. But by that time we were having dessert, and we had their chocolate filled with fudge. It's like a chocolate cake filled with fudge, and it was very warm with side of a scoop of ice cream. And tell you what, it was actually great with this cab. I was surprised. We still had some, and it was delicious. It was a nice pairing with this cab. I was surprised. So that really ended well with that dessert. So live and learn. Okay, that is the end of my story. So if you like my story, please subscribe, and then hope you like it or dislike it. But leave a comment if you have comments. I'm here to learn, so I'm also here to learn to spread some information. So if you want to learn about my future videos, just hit the alarm bell. So hope to see you next video.